Here's some of the most blatant lies men will tell you, and it's almost always a lie. Number one, she's just a friend.
Hello bestie, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Please take a moment to like my video and subscribe to my YouTube channel. So in today's video, we'll be talking about lies men tells women and what they really mean. Let's be real, some men have mastered the art of telling women exactly what they want to hear. But behind every sweet talk, excuse or half truth, there's usually a deeper meaning. Today we're going to break down most of the common lies men tell women and what they actually mean. So let's get into it.
Here's some of the most blatant lies men will tell you, and it's almost always a lie. Number one, she's just a friend. I don't want to talk about it. He's liking other girls' Instagram pictures and he's like, oh, I just like everyone's picture. I've been with guys like that and I promise you there are posts that they're not liking on purpose. Number three, if he tells you he's not responding to you because he's just busy or like his phone doesn't work or he hasn't been on his phone, I guarantee you that's a lie. We're like teenagers, no one can go without their phone for 22 hours. He's ghosting you. Or when he's going to hang out with his friends and you ask who he's going to hang out with and he's like, oh, just like some people. 9% of the time there are always girls involved, but they will never admit it. A little more specific, but if he's like hanging out with his like closest friends and you ask him where he is and he says, oh, a friends, aren't you referring to them by name? Why are you saying a friends? If he can't make plans with you ever because he's like, oh, I'm too busy, oh, I have this, and this going on, guarantee you it's a lie. People can always make time for the people they care about. If he can't make time for you, he's lying. Ooh, this one's a ringer. If he talks about his ex constantly and he's like, she's crazy, like, oh my god, she's like insane, guarantee you she's not insane, he's just not over her. So It's almost 2025, so we need to seriously stop getting played by men and also stop accepting the bare minimum. If you see a red flag, feel it out, and if it continues to be a problem, just leave.
I am a professional dating coach, and this is 3 lies a man will tell you to give you false hope about you getting into a relationship with him. Remember, if a man is doing any of these things with you, leave him because you deserve better than that. Anyway, let's get into it. Number 1, if you've been dating him for over 3 months and he says to you, I'm not ready for a relationship yet, that's a lie, and this is why. So do you think that if he was dating his celebrity crush for 3 months and she said to him, do you want to be in a relationship with me, he would say no? Absolutely not. He would jump at the opportunity. Remember, if a guy can't make his mind up if he wants to be with you after 3 months, then he's a very low value man because it shows that he's very indecisive and you deserve somebody so much better. Let's get into number 2. Number 2, when he tells you that he loves you, but he still won't commit to you. If he loves you, he will commit to you, and that's a fact. The reason he's saying I love you is to give you false hope and string you along. You deserve so much better than that. And number 3, if you're giving somebody boyfriend privileges without them actually being your boyfriend, but they want to string you along, they will say this: it's just not the right time in my life for me to be in a relationship with you.
3 lies he'll tell you when he actually just wants to keep sleeping with you and never commit to you. Yay, let's go. Number 1, I don't think I'm in the right mental space to really be dating someone right now. I thought I could do it, but experiencing you, and you're such a great person. But being with you has made me realize I'm not there yet, And when I do date, I want to be. Number 2, I just been going through some things. Like I got a lot going on, like some family stuff and some work stuff, a lot of work stuff, overtime, under time, through time, behind time, a lot of time. You know what I mean? I got to spend on loved ones, and none of that love is going to go towards you, Number 3, you deserve so much better than me. Like you're such a good person, you're such a good woman, you're such a good girl. But I just can't be that guy that you need me to be right now. I'm just not in the right headspace, and you just should use me as a stepping stone to get to where you need to go. If you ever find someone that'll treat you right, I won't be mad at you, you know what I mean? Because that's what you deserve, girl.
3 lies a man would tell you to give you false hope of a relationship with him. And if he says the 3rd one, run. Okay. Let's see where things go naturally without any pressure. If a man tells you this, he's just trying to waste your time as long as possible without you saying anything. So he said no pressure. So you can just keep wasting your time. So whenever you feel like you want to say something, you're gonna almost think you're pressuring him into the relationship. Don't believe if a man tell you that. I need to focus on my career right now, but we'll be together later. Listen, if a man truly wants you, he will build with you. He will build his career with you. You guys will be partners. He wouldn't say something like that. Come on, don't believe that lie. And if a man says this, right? Run. All right. If you have been with a man for 3 months, at least 3 months, right? And he tells you, I'm not ready for a relationship right now, but I definitely see a future with you. 3 months is more than enough time for him to know if he's going to be in a relationship with you or not. You are just not the one. So he just want to keep you around until he finds the one. So don't let that man waste your time. Come on, let's get it.
Something that all men will lie to you about. Number one, unless he's your brother, your dad, your friend, why are you asking him if you look bad in that? Why are you asking him if you look ugly in that? Why are you asking him if he finds any of your friends hot? What kind of man's going to tell you the truth unless he has a death wish? Like, what's he going to say? Yeah, your friend Jessica. If it wasn't you, it'd be her. Seriously? You really think he's going to tell you the truth about that? You really think he's going to tell you the truth that you look bad in that dress despite you taking an hour to get ready? You think he's not smart enough to lie? Because I would lie to you, honestly. Like, just please, let's leave the house. Another thing men will lie to you about, female friends, mostly don't exist. And this is a childhood friend from deep childhood or school. If he's telling you he's just met her at work and they just really click and get on, no. He's saving her for in case it doesn't work out with you. And another thing they'll lie to you about is their body count. That like bear that they wrestled to death, like all those fish that they caught, and like, I don't know, that moose that they were about to hunt and kill, but it looked them in the eye and it was like, don't kill me, I'm one with nature. And like, that's what changed him. And now he's kind of semi-vegetarian, but not. Like, they'll inflate stories, but let them. It's just part of like what it means is like, he really wants to impress you.
That's a video, guys. So I'm just here to share my true sense, what I think about today's video. Lies men tell women and what they really mean. Okay, so I'm going to start with the sweet lies, things that sound good but are not always true. So some lies sound nice on the surface, but when you look closer, they don't always hold up. I've never felt this way about anyone before. This is often said in the heat of the moment or when a man wants to make you feel special quickly. It's not always a lie, but sometimes it's used to speed up emotional attachment. If he barely knows you but is already saying this, it's a red flag. I'm not like other guys. If someone has to tell you they're different, they might be trying to separate themselves from the man who did you wrong. True character is shown through actions, not words. If he's genuinely different, you want never to hear this. His behavior will show it. I see a future with you. Some men say this early on to keep you invested. If there's no effort to actually build the future, it's just words. Pay attention to whether his action align with his words. Number two is the excuses, things men say to avoid responsibility. These are the lies men use when they don't want to be held accountable for their actions. I'm just really bad at texting. In reality, people make time for what they care about. If he constantly ignoring texts but always active online, he's choosing not to prioritize you. It's not about being bad at texting, it's about effort. Okay. Number two is I've been really busy. Everyone gets busy, but no one is too busy to check in on someone they truly care about. If he disappears for some days and only comes back when it is convenient for him, it's a sign he's keeping you on standby. This is often used when a man wants to keep his options open while keeping you emotionally invested. I'm just going through a lot right now. Life gets hard, but if this is always the excuse for why his inconsistency, emotional and valuable, treating you poorly is a way of avoiding responsibility. A man who genuinely wants you in his life will find ways to be present even during tough times. The half truth when a man says just enough to keep you hooked. These lies are not necessarily outright false, but they leave out important details. She's just a friend. If he's being selective, overly defensive, or weird about another woman, there is usually more to the story. Some men use just a friend as a way to downplay connection they know will make you comfortable or make you uncomfortable. A real friend wouldn't be hidden and their interaction wouldn't feel off. I'm not looking for anything serious right now. The key phase is here. Right now, some men use this to keep a woman around while avoiding commitment. The problem is not that he doesn't want something serious, is that he still wants access to your energy, affection, and time. If a man tells you this, believe him and act accordingly. I'll let you know. This is non-committable way to keep plans or feelings vague. Okay. So most of the people, I don't know why men they love lying like this. Okay, this is really crazy. So let me share with you a little bit backstory. I was lied. Okay. So I met this person when I was in college. Of course, we just met randomly. I was going to the mall and we met with this person. So yeah, story forward to keep not you waiting. I was started talking 6 months. He waited 6 months for him to propose or to ask like, "Can you be my girlfriend?" Because he was saying no. He was still observing, but we used to go out every weekend together. We used to go for dates and whatsoever, but nothing was really happening. I never had the title or yeah, and I didn't never wanted to ask him like, "Who are we?" I was just giving him time. By then I was young, guys. Please don't blame me. So after some time, 6 months down the line, this is when he came and proposed. So we started dating and we were in a relationship. It was actually serious. We used to be together like most of the times. Yeah, okay, he was just a good person at first, but I didn't know that it was really bad. He lied everything. Everything was a lie about this relationship. Starting from where it was starting. This person introduced me to his family members who were forced. This person introduced me to his house. I went to his house, which was forced. It was it was a rented apartment where he used to stay. He just rented it. He was renting it, in fact. Okay. Yeah, so everything was actually a lie. And I didn't discover that this person was married because we could talk anytime. So I wasn't even sure. Like when I asked him, what was your wife? He never used to give me the proper answer because I was failing to understand like who talk on phone in the night? Like why? Hmm? I felt bad when I just found out. Then I ended everything because I'm not a person who's going to break your house. No, 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 no. If I just find out this is what you do and you're a liar, you're not a good person, out of my picture. If I tell you that he slept in the car outside my house that day when I told him. So when I asked him the question, why did you lie? He said, don't you think married men lie? You guys, do you think that was a solid answer? Or maybe it was just being like was being ashamed or something because you can't give that stupid answer to someone. Don't you think married men also love? It's crazy. Like you don't do that because I was invested, guys. I was very invested in this relationship. I was loyal and I used to count on this person a lot because I saw he had a good heart. This is what I saw, but it was just all a lie, made up things. And he went far as buying a piece of land together in my name, you know. It was just, I don't know, I don't understand him until now. Like when I sit down and analyze it, like that month I was very stupid. It was just trying to take advantage of me and just, So when I found out, I walked away. And on top of that, I've met the wife before through him. We drove to the guys, this is crazy. He drove me to the workplace and he told me he was going to meet someone, but that was a wife. So I saw her one time. Imagine. So how can you deal with such type of people? Someone who just lies like that. It was kind of crazy, guys. So thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next episode. Please take care of yourself. Bye.